All right, coming back from intermission. For those following at home, it will be a run clock for this first two periods, stop clock for the third. So these periods are going to be whipping by for the first two periods. First line out there is going to be the Drew line, so he's out there with Marco and Lucas. Drew eats the hit there to get it over towards, I think that's Ole. Ole's fighting for it on his knees. Nice hit there by Lucas, scrubs that player off the puck as it comes around towards Drew. Drew tries to turn it around, but he's carried away by one of the NoCo players. Puck comes out towards Marco. Marco turns around, keeps the puck on his stick momentarily, but NoCo ends up winning it behind the net. They come around, don't get a good clearance on that. As two Arvada players come over. Looks like Santos and Drew fighting for it now. Lucas is going to go join them. Puck is going to be cleared the zone as Lucas skates this up. Lucas plays it on net from the outside. NoCo's not able to control that, but Arvada's going to get a stick or line change. They've got a pick and player. Look, fortunately, Ole was able to stop that as they had a player all the way back behind just slamming his stick on the ice, but they're not able to connect on a pass. Puck comes back up towards the far side boards, held in there by Ole. He fires it in front. Oh, Eli couldn't quite collect that. And NoCo's trying to skate it out the other way. Puck comes all the way out. Camden's going to fight for it there. Now Eli comes around, plays it up towards Shorty. Shorty spins around. Bracco on the forecheck here. He tries to lift the stick, fighting in there with NoCo. NoCo plays it up, hits the referee, so it delays a little bit as Will tries to hold it in, but it gets over his skate. Nice little back check there by Eli, drops the NoCo player. I'm not sure if they're going to call offsides or what on that. I believe it's offsides as Eli had a great little back check. Got tangled up with the player and went down. There will be offsides as Arvada gets a line change. It's going to be the Cole line out there. Linden and Kindig intercepts that, but he can't quite control it. Puck comes all the way through to Will. Will plays it up to Cody. Oh, they do. Oh. Yeah, Kindig was in deep, couldn't quite get back on sides. Linden did his best to hold that out of the zone. There will be offsides here. Puck is dropped, comes in. Kindig battles up. He takes a shot from outside, but that hits a shin guard and trickles wide. Linden down into the near side corner. Puck comes up towards the blue line. Chip the side. Oh, gets past Will's stick there, but he's going to turn around and try to get on it. Flying NoCo player gets around Will. Shot goes high over the net. Linden chases it, tries to make a centering pass. Now he does, gets it all the way over to Kindig. He has it on his backhand. He makes a move. Backhands it up towards the net, tries to get over to Cole, but doesn't quite connect on that. Comes back up towards Linden. Linden had on his stick, but wasn't able to control it. And NoCo's coming the other way. Skating in towards Will here. As he skates back, tries to get a hit. Delays that player as they play it along the back of the net. Milky tries to chase it to the corner. Fighting with a NoCo player over there as the puck comes out along the near side boards. Battled in behind the net. Milky's chasing it there. He plays it up towards Lombardi. He's got it, can't quite make a clearance. Now he does. Comes all the way over to Cole, who's got lots of time to think about what he wants to do about it. He skates it in. Whiffs on the first shot, tries to take another one. Goes trickling wide. Lombardi chases it back there. He plays it up towards the boards, or towards the point. Nolan takes a shot, but it's wide. Now Drew chases it then. He plays it along the boards. Doesn't come all the way back to Santos. Nice little play by Drew to spin around and backhand that in deep. Now Lombardi comes in to try to put some pressure on. Held in there by Nolan. Nolan tries to get a shot in front of. Doesn't go all the way through. Now Lucas fights for it. Puck comes out. Camden holds that in. He skates it in, backhands it towards the net, but nobody's there. And NoCo can't clear the zone as Camden makes a nice play to hold that in. Tries to go up along the boards. Now Drew has it. Makes a stick move, and NoCo's going to touch that up. They're going to get a trip on Drew as Drew made a nice little move. Tried to skate that in on net, and we'll go back on the power play. 10 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the second period. Still scoreless here. Really even back and forth game, a lot like the first game we played these guys. This was the first game of the season for Arvada as we went up to NoCo. Only loss of the year for Arvada, but they're looking to avenge that this morning as Lucas takes a shot. And that's gloved down. Nice shot by Lucas, but goalie saw it all the way and did not give up a rebound. Drew back into the point. Chipped up there. Oh. Linden tried to hold that in, but he got absolutely clobbered as came through and played the body there. Another good physical play by Noko. Got the puck on the stick. They take it in front. Shot and scored. Big physical play by Noko. Just out-muscled us on that one, unfortunately. Puck came in front. Noko player got it under control and shoveled that one in. We'll get a fresh line change there. As Shorty, Eli, Bracco will come out. Defensive pairing will be Will and Connor. Excuse me, Ole and Connor. That is not Will. Shot from outside, hits Arvada shin pad and deflects wide of the net. Overskated there a little bit by Arvada as Eli tries to play out of the zone, but it comes all the way up to the point. Ooh, got all the way in on Hunter, who got really bad screen there, was able to make the save. Arvada's able to clear the zone. Eli skates up. Puck gets dumped in deep. Arvada's going to skate this up. Makes a pass up towards Eli, but can't connect there. And Noko's holding it in the zone. Eli tries to play it up to himself. Doesn't get all the way through. And Noko clears it all the way back to Eli, or Ole. Ole tries to chip it up, but nobody's there. Played in again. Shorty picks this one up as the last 9 seconds of the power play to trickle off. Shorty tries to skate around the net. Gets bodied off it by Noko there. And the puck comes all the way up to Bracco. Bracco's going to get it with a step. Tries to carry it in, gets it taken off his stick there. Tries to make a stick move along the blue line, but Noko comes away with it. They're going to have a little breakaway as Will tries to come off the bench. Shot goes, I'm not sure which way it came wide, or if Hunter made a save there, but did not end up on net. Now Cole, fresh off the bench, chases that in. Noko collects, makes a nice pass up. Will skates over, he gets it on his stick and does clear the zone. Taken there by Arvada, is going to come across. Play it all the way up to Kindig, who tries to make a move, but is kicked aside by Noko. They make a zone exit here and control it through center ice. Will skates over towards that one. Gets his stick on it. Tries to play it up along the boards, but Noko's able to collect there. Comes back in deep. Shot from the point, glove down by Hunter. Arvada will get a change here as Drew's line skates out there. With Lucas and Lombardi, defensive pairing will be Will and Milky. Drew skates to the face-off dot. Puck is dropped, comes back behind the Arvada zone.
Get in your game, guys!
Plays it over, comes over beside the net where Milky picks up. He tries to go off the boards to Cole, but doesn't get, or Lucas doesn't get through. Now Drew skates up, he gets his stick on it. Fighting over towards the far side boards, played in behind by Noko. In the near side corner, comes all the way back. Lucas on the forecheck here. Tries to clear the zone, can't quite get it out. Now it's deflected in towards the near side corner. Milky skates back there, takes a hit. And they're going to call interference on Noko as that player focused more on taking out the Arvada defender. And Arvada will go back on the power play. Hopefully a little bit better luck on this power play than the last one, as the same line will stay out there. We'll actually get one different defender as Camden comes out for Will. So it'll be Milky and Camden on defense, Drew, Lucas, and Marco. Puck is dropped, comes along the near side boards, played back behind the net by Noko. They will make a long shot, will go wide, will be icing. But with a run clock, that's not a bad idea to ice it all you can. Hopefully we'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah, there's a run clock.
Hey guys, run clock!
It's a run clock. First and second period.
See a nice play by Noko to waste 20 seconds off the power play with an ice. Lucas takes that, skates around, tries to make a move, but gets it sticked off. Plays it all the way back around the back, and Drew skates over towards that. Comes back towards Lucas. Now Drew's got it on his stick. He makes a move, takes it in front, but sticked away by the goalie. Comes out towards Santos. Santos goes back along the boards to Drew. Drew can't get it on his stick. He's fighting with a Noko player. Noko overskates it. Drew has it on his stick. Comes back over towards Lombardi. Lombardi shoots. Oh, just went wide. Lombardi had a chance there as Milky shovels it back in towards Lombardi. Lombardi gets it on his stick. He passes it back up to the point. Loaded up a shot. Comes all the way through. Saved by the goalie. Puck comes out towards Lucas. Lucas collects it, comes back to Santos. Santos goes back up to Drew, or to Lucas. Comes back to Santos. Played in again deep, just out of the reach of Drew. Goes into the far side corner where Marco is able to kick it back in. Gonna get a line change here as Linden comes out there. Puck comes out, not able to be held in there at the point. Milky collects it, he skates around. Makes a move, neutral zone, skates it in. Tries to get it to his forehand. Played on goal by Noco. They had the shot there. As that comes all the way through, Linden's going to chase that in. Linden plays it on the boards towards himself. Noco comes away with that. Plays it in. Cole's kicked at it. Noco plays it all the way down. Hunter's going to have to deflect out aside as Milky skates back into his own zone to collect this. He makes a move in his own defensive zone. Then he has to just panic pass it over to Camden.
Smarter spot.
Oh, that goes trickling wide. I'm not sure what. I think they're going to call too many men on Noco, as they've still got 6 players on the ice. And Arvada's going to go back on the power play. The Noco coaches are complaining as they still had 6 people out there. So Arvada will go back on their 3rd power play of the game. Haven't been able to get just a whole lot moving yet on the power play. We'll see if Shorty, Eli, Bracco, Ole, and Connor can do something else this time. As Bracco collects it, takes it behind the goal, plays it on his backhand over towards Ole, but not enough to get through on there. As Noco clears the zone, they're coming 2-on-2 the other way as they skate in on Connor. Puck's going to trickle in on Hunter. He's just going to cover it. And then Noco comes in, hits the glove, and
Good job, boys.
looks like Ole took a bit of an exception to that, but they break up pretty quickly. And we'll get a line change, a very slow line change on the power play here.
Let's go, Arvada.
All 5 Arvada skaters are going to switch off here.
Got a running clock.
Drew comes out there. Defensive pairing will be, looks like Linden and, didn't catch the other number, Linden and Ole, I believe. Puck comes all the way across to Linden. He collects it. He skates it in. Shot gets sticked away by the Noco. They carry it behind the net. Played up along the boards. Cole's going to try to hold that in. So we actually don't have a single true defender on the ice right now, as it's actually Cole and Linden playing defense, trying to get something going offensively here. Nice cross ice pass. Comes through. Marco's going to try to get his backhand on that. He tries to carry it into the zone. He will get it into the zone, but not deeply. Now it's dumped in by Arvada. Noco collects it. They play it all the way down, wide of the net, icing.
Quick.
But again, with a running clock, this is going to be
Running
a...
clock, guys.
Hunter's going to play it down as seconds tick off the power play here. Drew on the face-off here. Goes into the Noco corner. Noco plays it all the way along the boards, and it'll get shoveled out by Noco. Clears the zone. Cole collects it. He makes a couple stick handles there, and he carries it into the zone. He skates in, takes a shot. Was looking 5-hole, but Noco really dropped down and made that save. Puck comes along the far side corner. Held in there by Arvada. Linden skates it in. He takes a shot, but hits a stick in front. Now Lucas had a chance at it, but he couldn't get a shot off. And Noco will clear their penalty. Noco tries to slap that out, doesn't get much on it as Linden collects that. He makes a pass up, hits Cole on the skate. Or, excuse me, that's Lucas. Now it's carried in there by Marco, but he gets it pulled off his stick by Noco. And they're able to clear some. Arvada look to make a D-line change, and they're going to go free on Hunter there. Hunter makes the save. Played up there. Drew's got it on his stick. He plays it across center ice. He skates it in. Drew looks to hold it as Arvada collects themselves. Now he plays it back behind the net. Noco dumps him there. Comes all the way back along the near side boards. Will's going to skate over towards it. It's going to clear the zone though. Will's going to pick this up along his own blue line. Skate it up. Looks to make a pass. Bracco tries to collect that but can't. Now it's skated in by Noco. They look to make a move across. Sticked aside there by Milky. Now Noco plays it in the near side corner. Up past Eli. Noco fires a shot from upside, but Hunter squeezes over and hit him on the shoulder. Now Noco plays it up towards the boards. Held in there. Long shot. Sticked aside by Hunter. Makes the first save. Hunter makes the second save. And it does trickle wide. Man, a couple of great opportunities there. I'm not sure who made those saves. And then a shot quick shooting 5-hole. Hunter didn't even have his stick, but he's able to squeeze the pads and make that save. As 11 seconds, 10 seconds start ticking off, if Arvada's smart, they'll go ahead and just take their time and not let this puck drop. And we'll do it for the second period. Noco was able to score a shorthander there in the second period, so we will be down 1-0 as we go into the third.
Good job, Hunter!
All right, we'll break with second intermission. As we'll go to the third period, Arvada trying to claw back into this one, 1-0 Noco. We'll start with the Cole, Linden, Kindig line. Defensive pairing will be Santos and Connor. Puck is dropped, comes along the near side boards. Arvada's going to chase that. Cole tries to backhand shovel it up to Kindig, can't collect on that. Comes across to Santos, who's going to have to swing a backhand on that to keep Noco from coming the other way. Noco collects at center ice. They're going to go ahead and dump that in deep. A nice little stick drop by Camden, knocks that down. Cole couldn't get a stick on that as he tried to connect up with Kindig. Puck comes in behind the network. Connor's going to pick it up. He passes it up along the boards, gets all the way through to Linden. Linden goes across ice, but just a little bit outside of Kindig's reach. Noco collects and goes into their own zone. Nice little clearance there by Noco, and they're skating across the neutral zone. They'll dump it in deep there. Connor's going to try to skate in and get there first. He will. He plays it up along the boards, but just out of Kindig's reach. Still held by Noco along the near side boards. Connor puts a body on that and turns that player back around. Nice pass by Noco, able to hold the zone. Hunter skates over and kicks that aside. Kindig tries to backhand that up. Gets just over the gloves of two Noco players, but they are able to hold it in. Puck hit the back of Connor, and Noco shoots that wide. Linden over along the far side boards. Noco ends up playing that up towards the point. Shot on net, gloved in by Hunter. And we'll get a full line change here as Ole and Nolan skate out there on the defensive line. Drew's line will skate out there with Lucas and Lombardi. Puck's dropped there. Noco plays it back up towards the point. Played in front, goes trickling wide of the net on the near side boards. Sticked aside there by Milky. Now Drew comes in. Puck comes up to Lombardi. Lombardi holds it. He tries to make a nice little pass up to Lucas. Lucas has got it two on him. He skates it in. He's got nobody up there helping him as he takes a big hit right there along the edge of the Noco bench. Puck comes in front, stick down by Lucas. He tries to make a centering pass. Comes out towards Ole. Ole's going to take a slapper. Hits a shin pad in front and rolls out of the zone. Milky's going to skate that one back. He's going to have a second to collect this and look what he wants to do. He goes all the way across the ice, but stick down there by Noco. Nice play by Arvada to clear the zone. Eli gets his stick on it, backhands it in towards the zone. He's going to try to skate up to that. Gets his stick on it, but Noco's able to get it up towards the edge of the zone, but not out. Eli takes a shot on goal, but doesn't get all the way through. Now played up. Bracco picks that one up. Noco does play it out of the zone. Back check here by Eli as he's able to turn that player aside. Then a big hit by Ole finishes that one off. Now Shorty's going to pick that up, and the Noco player's hurt. Eli tied that player up, and then Ole came across and laid the wood on him. Hopefully he's going to be okay as he's starting to get up towards his feet. He will get up and skate off under his own power. None of the Noco coaches even moved. So they must have known he was okay from the get-go, and we'll come out to a neutral zone face-off for some reason. Oh, for some reason it was in our zone. What an idiot. Of course it'd be a neutral zone face-off. For some reason I was thinking we were in the offensive zone. Their player went down, but should have been a neutral zone face-off. That's why I'm up here, not down on the bench or on the ice. As Noko collects, plays along the far side boards. Eli skates over to that. He gets it. He plays it back along behind the net. Shorty's going to chase back there. He takes a big hit, and Noko tries to play it along. Ollie's going to hold that in. He backhands it, but Noko is able to intercept that. They play it up. They're going to try to skate in, try to get past Nolan, who sticks that down and then blocks the next shot. Comes over to Shorty. Shorty takes a hit. Oh, unfortunately, Ollie caught a skate on Shorty. They get it in front. Nice save by Hunter as that came right towards him. Hunter made the save and then collected the rebound. Hopefully he's not shaken up. He looks a little shaken up there, but he jumps to his feet. He's going to be all right there as Santos and Will come out there. Cole's line comes out there. Linden and Kindig with him. Puck comes along the far side boards. Shot well outside, goes over the net. Kindig chases along the near side boards. Comes in front, intercepted there by Will. Will can't keep that on his stick as Noko ends up with it. Now it comes in front. Nice move by backhand, goes wide of the net. Will skates behind, eats a hit, comes back towards Kindig. Kindig loses off the tip of his stick and Noko tries to skate around. Played up towards the net. Taken there by Cole. He makes a move right into the crease. Fortunately that came across. And Camden's able to play it up to Linden. Linden couldn't get the backhand around the Noko player, and they end up with it. Dumped in there just past Will. Will's going to skate back there. He's going to have two Noko players when he looks up. Gets it up through to Kindig, though. Kindig gets it on his stick. Tried to find Linden, but hit a Noko skate. They make a nice play in front. Played it over to two Noko players, but Hunter comes across and puts the pad up against the post and makes that save. Now it comes across back behind the net again. Camden skates up to this. He chips it up along the boards. Kindig comes skating over trying to get it, but it comes in front. Nice play by Arvada. Now that's Santos plays it up, but Linden's not quite able to control that. Linden's going to go on the forecheck here as the rest of his line mates get a break. Comes back up to Camden, who's able to hold it in for a moment. Now Drew sticks it in. Marco fights for it. Marco ends up with it. He takes a short-handed shot, or short-sided shot. Hits the post. Oh, came in front. Drew almost had a chance to get a backhand on that, but Noko cleared it right before he could get to it. Comes back up towards Linden. Linden lost the handle and then just fired one loosely towards the net. And Noko should be icing, and it is. 10 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this one as Arvada's trying to get a little bit of offensive momentum here. Puck's been in our zone for the majority of the third period. Drew's line will stay out there as Nolan and Connor skate up to the blue line. Drew on the face-off here, wins it over towards Lucas. Lucas tries to play it up, but it hits a sea of skates, and Noko skates away with it. Nice little play there by Connor. Turns that player away, but Noko's defense skates up and takes that momentarily. So Marco took it off, and now Drew's going to try to carry in. Oh, he had Lucas in front if he could have made the pass, but he couldn't quite get that pass off. Now Marco comes in to help fight for it as Noko tries to clear it along the near side of the boards. They play it in deep. Noki's going to skate back to that. Makes a turn, plays it up along the boards to Marco. Marco comes across, couldn't quite connect to Lucas. Now Drew's going to skate over there. He eats a big hit. Comes back to Connor. Connor chips it up, but Marco wasn't able to get onto that. Noko collects it. Goes all the way across, chipped away by Noko. They go up. Lucas takes that, plays it up along the boards to Drew. Now Marco ends up with it. He tries to skate it in, but Noko intercepts out of the blue line, comes back towards Connor. Connor goes up along the boards to Marco, who's going to dump that, and they'll get a change. Shorty skates out there with Eli and Bracco as Noko tries to make a stretch pass, but it gets kicked aside by their own player. Now Connor pushes up. He muscles it up to Eli. Oh, that's Shorty. They're going to call interference as Noko skated in front of Shorty. He tried to power through, and we're going to get a power play here. I think that's going to be the fourth power play of the game for Arvada. They need to get something going here. As Arvada gets a defensive change here, Santos and Oli will come out. Shorty on the face-off, comes back behind the net. Where Noko collects, they can't get a stick on that to clear it. Now Shorty's got it on. He tries to make a move along the near side corner. Skating it down behind the net. Looking for somebody in front of the net, but there's nobody there. Puck comes out to Santos. Santos skates up, plays it all the way across to Bracco. Bracco fires a shot. Goalie didn't. Oh, hit the goalie right in the chest pad, dropped down, but the ref thought he covered it. But Noco had it on their stick anyway. Maybe a little bit of a quick whistle, but didn't really cost us much as Noco's defense picking it up with that anyway. So we'll get an offensive line as Drew comes out there with Marco and Lucas. Defensive pair remains Camden and Ole.
Right there.
Oh, Marco skated up, had a chance there as it comes back up towards Ole. Ole holds it in. He goes across to Santos. Santos collects it, passes it on the backhand up towards Lucas. Lucas makes a move, comes behind the net. Played in front all the way through. Oh, hit a skate in front and didn't get all the way through. Now Ole plays it back up. Puck comes out to Bracco. Bracco looks to take a shot, and the goalie makes a save. Nice opportunity there as Bracco got that. Excuse me, I said Bracco. That was Marco Lombardi. I apologize. Linden will skate out there for Ole on the blue line as the puck comes in. Marco gets muscled off of that one. And Noco collects, and they will clear the zone. Puck comes back to Linden. Linden passes it over to Santos. Santos wasn't quite able to play that cleanly. They dump it in the zone, but Noco's there. They'll come the other way. They backhand it all the way down. Should be icing. They're going to say no icing. Now Linden picks that up. He skates up, tries to pass it up to Marco, but can't connect on that pass. Puck comes back over to Linden. Now Drew's got it. He makes a nice little pass to Marco. Marco has it. He passes it back to Drew. Drew's going to carry this in. He looks to work a shot. Takes a shot, but gloved down by the Noco goalie. I apologize. I think I got a little bit off the action there, but Drew skated that in, took a shot, didn't get that over the glove side, and 38 seconds left to go on the power play. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the third period. Still 1-0 Noco. Milky and Drew come out there. Kindig. And then Kindig gets it. Kindig shoots. Kindig scores. Big number 37 took that off the face-off. Came over to his forehand. Went far blocker side. See Doug over here celebrating as Kindig evens it up with 7 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the third period. 1-1 game as Arvada evens it up. Finally got something going on the power play there. Has had a couple good opportunities and Kindig capitalizes. Now Arvada sees if they can get a little bit of energy in their step as Linden goes on the forecheck. Played in by Noco. They dump it in deep. Noki's going to try to chase back to there. Noco chips it along the boards. Will skates over towards it. Comes up. Will's going to skate back behind the net for that one. Turns around the other way. Backhands it up towards Cole. Cole tries to go across the ice to Kindig. Kindig backhands it up. Now he goes on the forecheck. As Noco goes D to D. Intercepted there by Kindig. Noco collects it. Now comes back through. Cole takes it. He's going to dump it in deep. They're going to get a line change here. Linden stays out there, goes on the forecheck. As Shorty and Eli come out to join him. Puck comes out towards the point. Noco is able to clear that. Will collects it on the blue line. He dumps it in deep. Shorty's going to go on the forecheck there as he chases it in the near side corner. Nice little play by Shorty. Comes along the far side boards. Now Eli comes over. Forces a dump clearance by Noco. That should be icing. And it will be. Hunter will skate back to that one. We got a stop clock here in the third period, so we're going to have a little bit of time to get a change here. As Connor and Ole skate out there, Bracco finally gets out there to join Eli and Shorty. Shorty on the face here, wins it over to Eli. Eli takes a shot, kicked aside by the Noco goalie. Now Bracco takes it. Oh, tries to pass it back to Eli, but it comes all the way through to Ole. Ole plays it up along the boards. Shorty picks it up there. Tries to get in front to Eli. Noco collects. They tried to make a clearance. Ole was able to get his body on that, and they do make a clearance. Now we're skating in on Connor. Connor gets over, takes a swing, and turns that player off to the side. Nice little defense by Connor, as Noco was not able to get a shot off on that one. Noco plays it back to the point. They're not able to hold that in. Now Shorty comes in, tries to stick that. Now that defender's getting out-muscled by Eli, who gives up about 320 pounds to that kid. But Eli was able to get underneath and power him off of that. And Arvada dumps that in, but we're going to be offsides. Shorty was just a little bit over the line when we turned that over. Shoveled in offsides. We'll get the Drew line out there. Lucas and Marco with him. Defensive pairing will be Ole and Connor. Connor had a really nice defensive play on that last play as they're coming in the other way.
Hit up, body, body.
Noko looks to take it in, stick to side there by Ole. Ole's battling in the near side corner. Noko plays it over towards Drew. Now Drew's going to battle in the far side corners. Noko goes back up towards the point. Shot from well outside. Oh, hit a body in front. Came in front. Oh, goodness. And Noko's able to score. Noko's able to get that one in as Hunter made the original save, but not the second one.